Hey all, GZ here, and today we're going to be talking about Crazy Golf 100% in story mode versus trophy modes, Crazy Golf IL, and the routes are completely different from each other because a glitch I'm going to be talking about does not work in trophy mode. But we're going to be going over the story mode 100% variant of this level because I feel it's the most interesting to explain first. So let's get into it. So first we go left and we crush. This will trigger thought storage. Now, as you see, that if you notice, you hear the bling sound that would play whenever the thought would be triggered, and that's because it still thinks the thought is still active. We trick the game into thinking the thought is still active. However, if we crush again, it will reset the status will go away. But what if I told you there was a way to keep the status permanently till level completion? Well, we're going to see that in action real quick. So then we're going to get this marble over here, jump over here, jump over here, and jump over here. You're going to get this marble because why not? We got to go this way to get this other marble on the bottom, in the corner over here. We're going to jump here, we get these marbles, which you got to go here anyway. And then we're going to jump over here, bypassing the need to skip by pressing the button. Now, we're going to trigger a thing called thought storage. Just rewind a bit here. Where's the thing to rewind? Okay, well, let me go back. Okay. So, there is a checkpoint. This checkpoint is very important and what makes ETS work. ETS is extended thought storage. Extended thought storage is, as the name suggests, extending the ability of use of thought storage. This will make it so it works in 2D. But why does this work? Well, when you change the checkpoint, it actually stores the it still keeps the data or whatever it is that holds holds the thought in place. Now, this thing where it's triggering where the thought is, when you hit the checkpoint, you die. But when you die, the thought still tries the animation still tries to finish, but you just interrupted just enough because you hit a ghost platform. A ghost platform is basically a platform that you can stand on in 3D but not in 2D, and you'll instantly die the moment you touch it. Instantly, the animation will be the quickest death animation in the game. The quickest way to get a death in a game. And there just so happens to be one right by this checkpoint here, right above where we're standing. It's super jump, negates all fall damage. You won't take any. And the only way to die would really be to be near a cockroach or like a slug or something. We don't really even encounter those in this level, so. When we get this marble, we're going to die, but we're going to lose that marble, but that doesn't really matter. Now, we're going to jump over here, get this marble over here. This skips a crush. So now we're going to go over here and get these marbles on the bottom. Normally only accessible with a few crushes, but we can get them all and pretty much get them all in one crush, eliminating and saving a crush here. Now, as you can see, our thought storage is still active despite us crushing again. And yeah, we're gonna go up here and crush to get back up. Yeah, as you can see, the thought's still active. As you can see there, the thought is still active in a glitch state. Now we're gonna get the puzzle piece right over here, and then we're gonna crush and go back up here. And now we're gonna get now that we have thought storage. So extend ETS, you can actually do the another maneuver, saving us another crush. Normally you'd have to turn around and crush and use the super jump to negate fall damage, but since we already have it, we can go over here and fall here. And now we got to race against the clock to be able to get to the end, as we save the trophy for the end. So now we're going to turn the camera, and we're going to use double jump to finish it. And we're going to finish it all the way. And then we make it just in time to be able to finish the level. There you go. That is the explanation of Crazy Golf 100% in story mode. Now, we're actually going to explain the trophy mode variant. Let's do that. Let me just click, so we don't have to see those weird recommendations. Alright, so now we're going to be explaining the trophy mode version. Now, trophy mode, you only have 14 crushes, as you can see. And you have a timer over here, the time limit to complete the level. Now, as you can see, you need to be able to complete all of this really quickly. You need to get the puzzle piece and all this other stuff. This is basically 100%, but you have to do it in 14 crushes. So, let's play. So first, in this level, let me just turn it down real quick. Let me do that. Alright, so what we want to do here is you want to jump and you want to go crawl in this crawl space getting this marble. And we're going to do a thing called a fall damage glitch. So there is a reason I'm walking like this. I'm waiting for this the block walker to be in my way. And the reason why I want it in my way is because I want the crush to fail. So this crush counter will stay at 14. This is important because this route requires 14 crushes. As you can see, the games had the crush and the block walker was in the way, so therefore it failed. You're gonna see the camera being in a weird state of being both in 2D and 3D at the same time, and it adds for a really funny effect. And this we'll use to get these marbles over here, and we're gonna get these marbles over here. Unfortunately, we do have to crush twice to get it, and then crush, and then this will line up the block in place so we can get these two marbles, and then get these the pink one over there again. And now we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna get the puzzle piece and the marble over there on that corner. Okay, so we use the double jump to get it before. Now we're gonna go uncrush, and we're gonna go over here. And now, we're going to go uncrush, and then we're going to, unfortunately, have to push the button. Now, there is a theory where we can get through the other place and just use another fall damage glitch, but I didn't bother testing that. So now we're going to crush here, go to the lower half of the level again, run the camera, and then we're going to wait for this block walker here. Normally, the intended thing is to roll a ball and keep the ball pushed on it, but screw all that. We're going to use the block walker to get up there. We'll find our own path. Get up there. So unfortunately, unlike the other way, we couldn't really just I mean, you could do a fall damage glitch to do the same thing as you would do with the thing, but I just found it inconsistent, so I tried to route it out as much as I could. So now we're gonna uncrush. We're gonna go here and get the trophy, and this will you can do a fall damage glitch to do this if there's no point. So we're gonna do this to be safe, and this is what the intended thing was for this super jump panel. Was to negate fall damage. And now we're going to finish the level without super jump getting up here. Though the window is probably a bit more annoying because you got to go up here, you know, line up the platforms. Alright, and it is Crazy Golf Trophy Mode and Story Mode, the difference between those levels. Now we're going to play them at the same time. So you can get an idea of what the routes look like side by side. So we're going to be playing them side by side for you. And then we're going to end the video. So enjoy. Alright, y'all. You have a nice day and have a good Mother's Day. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.